Good morning, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas with lots of smiles and loving people around you and yummy things to eat, and you're feeling absolutely blessed. So let's start our day together by collectively bowing down to Shri Mataji and raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves into Bandhan. So this morning we're going to listen to Ganesha Atavashesha and a little bit of a rag before we listen to our talk this morning, which is from 1992, and I didn't write down the name, so I can't tell you. But anyway, it's good. So let's start with Ganesha Atavashesha.
तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकादन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशामङ्कुशधारिणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्रणं मूषध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धनुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणम् अच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्टयादो प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं सः योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदामूर्तये नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
What a waste it was. So we must understand Christ in the right sense. He is the eternal child. He is the innocence itself. He is the source of innocence. And He is the bestower of all blessings in all chakras. But that doesn't mean that you are Christians, you should be very proud that, oh, she's talking about Christ. Many I've seen Sahajogis are still identified with Christ, while they have nothing to do with Christ at all. Now one has to understand that how Christ in His miraculous life has shown so many miracles. First of all, His birth was immaculate. A kind of birth, immaculate. They are beyond sins. They are special people. They may come as human beings, they may come as angels, they may come as anything. They are divine, and we should understand that this little brain of ours cannot discuss about them and talk about them, but is to just surrender and worship them. They are much beyond us. So for the Western mind, it is important to understand that the life of Christ was such a blessing for them that they have lost it, they have wasted it, and they have never understood how to respect it. The whole thing became like a political, economical, nonsensical fraud. I had told you long time back that how we can prove that Christ was Ganesha. And He was the Logos, He was the, what we call is the Brahmanad, the first sound. By looking at your left side from the right side, if you see the Muladhara, you will see swastikas, because it is made of carbon atom. If you see from left to the right, you can see Omkara. And if you see from down upward, it looks like Alpha and Omega. In those days, Christ has said, I am the Alpha and I am the Omega. And now we have made the animation, we have no arrangement to show you there. I don't know if you could arrange it somehow. But you can see clearly what I have said can be proved. So as you worship Ganesha, you must worship Christ in the same manner for all those who worship Ganesha. Because I have seen that Hindus, they are stuck to Ganesha. Our Christians are stuck to Christ. Even after coming to Sahaja, they carry those traits. Ganesha is all right up to a point, and then it it is important we must pray to his incarnation, that is Christ. In the same way, those who worship Christ must also worship Ganesha because he is the source. He is the potential of Christ. All this was in the divine plan, done with divine discretion. Everything was done so beautifully. But as I told you, human beings are good at massacring anything that is beautiful. And that's how it has happened. It's very, very sad. And on his birthday today, we have to decide that he is to be born within us again in a proper way. That he is the Alpha and the Omega. At that time of his time, I didn't know that anybody knew about these symbols. These symbols also must have come from unconscious to some of the great mathematicians in long time. And that's why these symbols are used exactly like Alpha and Omega. You see him clearly. It is so clear-cut now in Sahaja. We can prove so many things, all tangible. How Christ used to cure people. What did he do? It's all tangible. We can prove it now in Sahaja. How it works. How these powers work. But we have to first of all cleanse our lives. We have to lead a very honest, powerful and pure life. I've seen those stalls outside. I told them not to put up any stalls here because they are making profit for themselves, not for Sahaja. Once Christ saw like that and he took a hunter and hit all of them. Now I can't do that. One should not encourage these people. It's not a shopping center here. You have come for meditation. It's all right if you need anything. We have bought things for you. If you buy them, there might be little profit, may not be, but that will go to Sahaja. It's not going to be used for any private purpose. But these people from outside come and put up a stall and you all run about. Means you are still hanging around with that thing. You have come here for what? One should be all the time meditative in Ganpati. All the time. You should be in a meditative condition and shouldn't get to these mundane things which you always do outside also. But these people know that you still have those weaknesses. That's why they have put up the stalls. Leaders should stop all this nonsense. I've told not to eat outside. Last time all of you suffered because of that. But still the stalls are on. That means they know there are some culprits who would like to buy things from them and get sick and bring bad name to Sahaja. So the first thing of Ganesha is that wisdom. And that wisdom we see in the life of Christ. From the very beginning, he was so confident of it, that at the age of 12 years, he went and talked to these Parsis, means the people who were priests. We still have priests and mullahs and these Bhajis and all of them, these so-called Dharma Martandas all over. But he went and argued with them at that young age. And he must be saying, what are you doing here? What is this? What are you talking? All lip service. He was discussing and talking to them, but his parents perhaps were frightened that these people might kill him, so they brought him to India. He came to India for wisdom. I don't know where is that wisdom missing now from Indians. But must be this country was full of wisdom when he came and stayed in India. And we have lots of memories about him. Even the King Shalivahana met him. Is described in his book that he met a man in Kashmir who was very saintly, and he asked him what's your name? He said, my name is Isa. See now, imagine Isa. E is the word used in Vedas for the Adishakti. Sa means with. He said, my name is Isa. He said, from what country you come? He said, I come from a country which is foreign to me, and this is my country. So this India, the Bharat, the Hindustan, was the country of spirituality. And one should not try to compete and feel inferior to other countries who have gone up materially higher. You don't know where they are. But we should be spiritually higher. That's what Christ said. This is my own country. It's clearly written. That means Christ recognized that this country of spirituality is his own. So we belong to that country of spirituality and not to the materialistic or to the mundane or the baser type of life. In his lifetime, which was so very short, whatever he has said, every word is great. But as I told you, that this Paul tried to completely change, re-edit the Bible, and he's put lots of things in there. Whatever weaknesses he has put them nicely. Now recently I have got a book which was hidden in a jar in Egypt for about till 50 years. They discovered it. And this book is called as the Library of Hamadi. The place was called Hamadi, where it was discovered. Now what Christ has said, what Thomas has written, when Thomas was coming to India, he put all these things. It's very interesting. About drinking, he said, drinking begets debauchery. It's a bad word to use. And while Christians don't know, on the contrary, they think that drinking is allowed in Christianity very nicely. Was he mad to allow drinking? How can he allow drinking which goes against your awareness? But they thought it was nice. And that's what people have been using as a big attraction, that you can drink in Christianity. So in the other religion, like Catholic religion, you could have only once the marriage. So they have one marriage and 10 keeps. Is all right, allowed. The Bible is written. Only you can have one marriage, you cannot divorce. So do what you like. No sense of morality. And everything came like a derailment towards themselves. They accepted one after another all kinds of nonsense. And the basic thing of Christ's life is morality. He's on the left side, as you can see from Sri Ganesha. And then he establishes himself at Agya. But morality is the essence of his life. What we call in Indian language is character. Our character is how we lead a life of purity. We indulge into all kinds of nonsense. I mean, if you go to the West, you'll be amazed what things they do. I mean, you cannot even believe it, and I cannot even mention it to you. You won't believe that these so-called advanced countries are advancing towards God. Impossible. We cannot conceive it even. Such an impurity, such a horrible, destructive immorality. And I don't know from where it comes. I think something wrong with genetics. From where do they get these ideas? One after another. It's possible to believe these people doing all these things and then nicely dress up and go to church on Sunday, pray to God and come back? Now it is for you to decide. You have to pull out all these people in your own countries and you have to tell them, this is all nonsense in the name of Christ, in the name of God. You have to come up and talk about it. Same about Sri Ganesh. I have seen in Pune, I was surprised, there was Ganesh Mahotsav. Everybody was drinking nicely. The horrible dirty songs, some western songs, some horrible cinema songs put up there, and everybody was using it as a disco in front of Sri Ganesh. Sahaja should go and object to this kind of a nonsense that how could dare they drink in the presence of Sri Ganesh? No wisdom of Sri Ganesha, no respect for his auspiciousness. Now, not only drinking, doing all kinds of things. Sri Ganesha has been shown by these tantrikas as something so horrible, which is also done by so many psychologists, so-called, in the West. Thank God one of them, this Mr. Freud, is exposed now. So the another quality of Ganesha is shown in Christ's life is the devotion to Mother. In that
We'll leave that there and just continue in our silent meditation. Thank you, Shri Mataji. We'll say the last verse of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Mataji. I've got a bit of a smile on my face again because it always amuses me when I go to such painstaking processes to find the right talk, and then for some strange reason a completely different one is played and argues the subject, so it speaks for itself. But yeah, completely different talk to the one that was chosen. So anyway, thank you for joining us this morning. When you're ready to finish up your meditation, please bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise your kundalini and put yourself into Bandhan, and have an absolutely wonderful day ahead. Jai Shri Mataji, everybody. Thank you for joining, everybody. Jai Shri Mataji.